Okay, so we've been doing some testing all day. I initially made an S14 drift build. I tried a bunch of things. I actually sold it on accident on my stream. But anyways, as you can see, I now have a good old RX-7, you know what I mean? And I think we got something solid here. At least enough. It's a little bit faster than the S14 was. I think S14 made about 470 horsepower. This is making about 740. It's just still got a 13B in it, so I didn't swap out the 13B. Still got the rotary engine. Basically, the way I have this set up, so of course I have everything elite parts right here. You want to go for as much speed as possible. In this game, the faster the car, the better it's gonna drift around and hold its speed through the corners, right? I'm just gonna say it off the rip. Just from all the testing that I've been doing so far with drifting and testing different stuff, that's what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's what it is. All maxed out everything. Centrifugal supercharger this time around. I didn't care about the nitrous really. Nitrous doesn't help you during drifting at all unless you drift around the corner and then you lose speed and then you want to speed up nitrous to get ready to get a good amount of speed around the next corner. That's when nitrous will help you. But other than that, that's it. So here's what I'm saying. Drift parts suck. Drift parts suck. Drift tires suck. And they're pointless. Okay? They're just way too grippy. Drift tires are just way too grippy, right? Even on 100% drift, I just felt super grippy. I was just snapping all over the place. I was on rails. Like even now it still feels like I'm on rails a little bit, but it's a lot smoother experience. Stock tires, stock suspension. Obviously my clutch is upgraded. Right now I'm running a 6-speed and differential upgraded all the way just to give me that so I can get the 80%. I'm at 80% drift. The RX-7 is an S+ currently. Then if we go to my handling, you guys can see, like I said, 80%. Now I've been doing different testing with the handling as well. My steering sensitivity, I took it from very high all the way down to low. I noticed on very high when I was counter steering and stuff with my thumbstick, the car was so much more snappy, right? But when I went to low steering sensitivity, counter steering now it keeps the car at angle a little bit, but you can see the wheel like counter steering, but the car stays at angle instead of, you know, trying to slap back and forth across the road. Downforce all the way low. When I put all the way high, it made the car feel grippier entering corners. I couldn't kick out as well. Obviously traction control off and drift entries on gas tap. So literally low steering sensitivity, low downforce, traction control off, drift entry gas tap. Analog stick dead zone is at like 12% because I can't go all the way to 0 or 5% because I do have stick drift. I can't go below 12, but it's all good. So what we're gonna do really quickly, right? I want you guys to just try this build out or try this setup out for your drift car and just, you know, give it a shot and see what happens, see how it feels, right? Compared to what I was talking about in my previous video, you know? But I feel like I've been getting a lot better feeling. Like, you see what I mean? Like I can hold them more and I can get that corner. I just have to have the right amount of speed going into the corner and like coming out of the corner. But this is it's very a smooth experience, a smoother experience. Yeah, this is feeling a lot smoother. I'm telling you, I was testing this shit all day, man. See, like, you see I can kind of carry that now, and I wasn't able to do that before with how I had it set up last time, you know, with the drift tires and all that. It was just way too grippy. Look, I can even carry that. It's feeling more like it used to feel, you know? Kind of like a payback-ish, you know, a little bit of mix between payback and heat. It's kind of the same thing. Like, drift tires are pointless. Stock tires is the way to go. Max out on power, stock tires, stock suspension. That's the way to go. I'm not snapping all over the place anymore. I'm actually, like, I can actually drift and carry around some of these corners. I can actually handbrake too. As you can see, I hit the handbrake right there and it didn't slow me down as much. It's actually helping me like get into angle and hit these corners pretty decently. So we made some improvements with all our testing. And it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. We're gonna hit this other little run right here on the mountain. And not to mention, like I said, the RX-7 is making more power than what the S14 was making. So it's like, it's carrying around these corners a lot better. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, it's the speed. And then, you know, because I even, before the S14 got sold, I even tried the same setup on the S14, you know, with the stock tires and the stock suspension. It just wasn't making enough power. Look at that. I was able to kind of link a drift right there without it feeling weird and kind of pressing me all over the place. So I want to try even faster cars. I feel like the Huracan might be OP again. If y'all remember the Huracan in Payback, drifting the Huracan in Payback, I feel like the Huracan might make a comeback in terms of drifting, because it's probably gonna be fast as shit. So now I know just how I'm gonna build all my drift cars. You know, like I said, maxed out power, stock tires, stock suspension, and that's how we rocking. That's what it's looking like.
Hey, shawty in my lineup tryna hit the day. Pretty bitch, she just had a baby, but she still in shape. Hey, doing 120 on the interstate. I'm in her days. Had to come in first like she in a race. No, I'm not his barber, but he got a fade. Niggas talking crazy on the net, but I got time today.